Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great and everything is fine for you. And today we would like to talk about the Canva interior you can create to make more beautiful interiors. The three main, I would say, most important points that we have to follow is to create something very easy and clear, something personalized, and something nice and pretty that follows a specific aesthetics. So without any further ado, just let's get started. Alright, so we can talk about the different things that makes easy and clear content. First of all is the policy. It has to be very simple and I would say pure minimalist, that creates not too much weird policy and a kind of a calligraphy style if you can. For something high content, like for instance to create, I would use more simple policy like that. But if it's something about written things and children activity book or stuff like that, I would use that kind of policy. And for the cover or the aesthetics, I can create something like that, or maybe a more simple or something that looks like more like that. That's real important to use two different policies because it creates more, not I would say more fun, but something a little bit less boring. And it can give different pieces of information divided in two parts without using too much things. I don't know if it's clear, but basically if you write a title with this pieces of information just over here, and then you write something underneath with another policy, it looks like you've given two different pieces of information, and we're going to read the two different pieces without putting too much information. You know, sometimes people write things and they underline things. It's too much information, so we don't read it. Well, basically it's just the same thing over here. So that's real interesting to use two different policies and maximum, and something that follows the niche, something that is also really pretty. And about that, inside the interior, you need to personalize your interior. So something that has a link with your niche and put a nice logo. And you know, just over here, people sometimes I see people putting that kind of different pictures, and you know, you can put these things in the middle at the end of the page or on the corner or somewhere where you have space, but it's not pretty to have something blank. So sometimes people put that kind of stuff. No, I would suggest you to put more things like that are just drawing in a black and white thing. First of all, when the notebook is going to be printed, this is going to be very ugly and you don't have any colors in it if you haven't chosen the option. So those things are going to be a little bit more accurate. And I've realized that many people like to, you know, underline with colors and just draw inside the notebook. So here they can color actually the different logos. So it will give your notebook a very specific aesthetic and accurate. So that's real interesting to put that kind of drawing inside your notebook. It's going to create this final touch that we all like, if you see what I mean. Also, as I was talking about the different page and the different things that you can put on your page. You can just add the title on the top. So we're gonna see this thing is available on BookBelt. You can just download it, and it's gonna be just like that, which is already really great. And this is really interesting because it's clear, it's in black and white. We have a very nice policy. We have everything is clear and easy to use. However, if you put the project to complete in the middle, just over here in the middle of the page, you withdraw this, right? And you have these things a little bit larger, a little bit bigger. You have this in the middle. You put this line. I've realized that this putting lines like that is really appreciable. It's really nice. It's very pure. It's very minimalist. It makes the job actually very well. You just put this line under project to complete, and you add these little flowers. That's nothing at all. But you can put a middle or something that follows the project to complete. And that's it. You have something a little bit better, a little bit nicer. And to underline, I've just seen here we have two different titles. Well, you can just put this under the text over there, and you have something a little bit more specific, a little bit more personalized. And many people are going to download this on BookBub, this interior, and that would be great to create something a little bit different, a little bit more accurate. So yeah, I suggest you to take those things, put a theme, a niche, and add this idea. And to have a little bit more interesting interior, I would say that the page at the beginning of the notebook, I add the title just over here, a very simple line like that, and a flower or coffee, a woman as shown, something like that, just very simple. And then I add few high content pages as written previously, but I haven't talked about it. Just add few things, like for instance, it's important to know that, how to use this notebook, and ask to the customer to add his informations, like what are my 3 goals by using this notebook, what I do like in this activity, what am I looking for, you know, that kind of stuff. Or things like, it used to be, I don't know, calligraphy used to be created by blah blah blah, was created blah blah blah, you know, that kind of stuff. And then you have all the pages we saw, like the regular pages that you copy and paste all the time. And then at the end, I would write something like, thank you very much. Same thing, the line over here, and you add your text. It creates a little bit more specific. And sometimes with the thank you very much, blah blah blah, I just give a line of the history and the story of the company, of the brand, of the history, the story, I don't know which word to use, the story of the company they're buying, the story of my author page, which is great. So at the end also, then I add different pictures of my books from the same author page, so it's great to have free advertisement. And you can add a QR code where the people can go back on your website or see things, give your their address, email or something, right? So it's great to create a nice beginning, but also a nice ending and a nice pages, something that you're gonna like to watch, something that you can put on Instagram, if you see what I mean. Right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe and like to my channel, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye!